Thank you very much. The following person, Benji Lovitt, had this to say. He said, "Hey, who let the homeless guy in? Oh, that's the groom. He's going to break the glass wearing Crocs?" Okay, that was his understanding of a secular wedding. I recently went to one of my commanders in the Army's secular wedding. It was quite like that. So I want to invite to you somebody who's done me a favor by causing my wife to laugh, letting out some tension, and that's something so important also in the process of living in the land of Israel and getting people to live in the land of Israel, and that is humor. Certainly not what we saw in that focus group. There certainly was a lack of humor, and Benji Lovitt is bringing humor. In what war zone?
I brought notes because I'm a dork. Let's give it up for our moderator, Ishai, the first moderator. Yep. First moderator I've ever seen with a gun. Welcome to Israel, people.
5 minutes.
That's my blog. That's going to go on there tomorrow, by the way. Look, I moved here 2 years ago this past week, and it was the last couple of days of Lebanon war. Thank you. And if you've seen my blog, although like it is very humorous and sarcastic, like I'm obviously a very passionate person. I live in Israel, and I worked in the Jewish community before I moved here, and also now. And I just get so angry and sensitive when people are like, "It's a war zone. Why would you go there? This and that." I would rattle off statistics and this and that. I would get very upset. So in light of that, I called it "What War Zone." It seemed like a good name. I had about 5 minutes to come up with it as I was creating my blog on the flight over. And I feel like I sort of went the backwards route in terms of the purpose. Like a lot of people, start writing and then they think, oh, I can do something for Hasbara. Coming during the war and having worked in the Jewish community, I actually sort of did it first as an effort in Hasbara, and also, like other people said, to keep in touch with parents and friends and all this stuff. And after a while, I was like, wait a second, this is kind of fun. I'm a comedian, and I like to, have creative outlets. So suddenly it turned into a way to sort of combine Hasbara with good old-fashioned fun. And my goal is really that. It's written for Olim like us. It's written for prospective Olim. It's written for Jews. It's written for anyone in America and around the world who thinks this place is, a war zone, because it's not. It's crazy talk, and we all know it. It's writing about Israeli weddings, which to me are just hilarious. It's writing about going to the beach in Tel Aviv and seeing 80-year-old men in their underwear. What is that? What is wrong with you people? It's Israelis giving directions. No matter where I go, everything is Yashar Arasof. That does not help me at all. It's like, really, if I can bring any joy or laughter to the lives of like people living in Israel or people thinking about this process, that to me is incredibly fulfilling and making Aliyah again and again and again. I had a commenter a few months ago, some guy named Hans from Germany who's not Jewish, and I don't know how he found my blog, but he came here a couple of months ago, and he came to one of my stand-up shows and introduced himself, and he said, "I love your blog, and I love Israel," and that to me was any amount that I could, help him like this place was something amazing. And face it, we all know that there are a lot of people in this world who don't love Israel, and we're all ambassadors, and having a blog and spreading the good word about Israel, however we do it politically or culturally or whatever, is something great that we can do. I'll look at my notes now. So what do I write about? I think stuff we all write about is we write about what we like. And really, if you're trying to figure out what to write about, someone said earlier in the night, I think maybe David said it earlier in the night, you can't write for your blog or for Google or whatever. You got to write for yourself. So whatever we write about, I'm sure we all write about, something that's sort of a catharsis, a way to, exhale from whatever we're going through. I've written about the process of getting a driver's license or dealing with my Arnona. And, I had one person, after making fun of something, one person commented on my blog, "I learned more about Israel on your blog than anywhere else." I said, that's kind of pathetic. However, I think that writing about this stuff, writing about the process of driving in Israel and laughing at it, and, stressing in a tongue-in-cheek manner, if this at all, just like Nefesh B'Nefesh, lets people see what it's like or humanizes it, or lets people see us, because we all know people who are thinking about Aliyah reading our blog. If someone can look at this and say, he did it, he went through it, he's laughing about it, these 15 commenters went through it, I could go through it. And, I don't know if anyone's made Aliyah because of me. Wow. But I know people are thinking about making Aliyah. I know people who have read my blog who've made Aliyah. And anytime I meet someone in the States or here that has gotten any kind of joy or thinks anything positive about this place, that to me, again, reminds me of why I love this country. And it's, to me, making Aliyah again. What else can we do? Everyone has blogs for different reasons. I like to write. I would like to make money from this, maybe as a career someday.
Sorry, that was just laughing. I thought you were joking.
No. One thing we can all do is, I think we're probably all from, many of us are from other countries, find avenues to expose your writing to other people. I contacted my local Jewish paper in Atlanta, Georgia, where I used to live. One of the great things about blogs is that it gives us an avenue to sort of work in a sort of writing laboratory and create samples. I sent them some stuff, they liked it. Now, boom, I have, thousands of subscribers of this Jewish newspaper who now are getting this hasbara from us. So, if you want, you can reach out to Jewish papers around the world. There's plenty of places to guest blog on different sites here. Contact a local, one of the major papers here. JPost has a blog roll on their side. You can get your blog listed there. So there's lots of great ways to do it. How much time do I have left? A little bit. In conclusion, Israel's a Jewish state, we've learned tonight. And thanks for coming. Check out my blog, What Warzone. I have a very funny Tu B'Av video from this last week. I think you'll find it funny. And thanks for living here.